Good morning, everyone. I'm Matthew Middleton. Nice to talk with everyone. Today we're going to be going over the update notes for Magic Legends and then playing a bit of it. So, first we've got the general idea, which is the performance optimization. So they basically made stuff easier, lower impact. That way the game runs a bit smoother, which is really good. Use your experience. New players will obtain their starting 12 spells twice as fast as previous iteration, allowing for earlier deck building. That's good. The intro was pretty just long as far as things went. Tazim Overworld quests have been reorganized, probably a way to make it faster to do everything. The first realm visit will now occur halfway through the Tazim experience. Okay, so they've just done everything everybody was talking about, which was shorten the length of the intro. Yeah, tutorials faster, cutscenes have been improved and shortened. So they're not. They say it's slightly faster, but I believe that is them being a little cheeky because everyone knows that Tazim was essentially the tutorial. Also, I'm betting they're like the tutorial and then Tazim. They're pretending it's separate when it was clearly the same thing. So they've probably shortened it by about an hour almost. Quick play has been added. You can now quick queue and choose a story or deal in difficulty mode, then randomly queued with other Planeswalker. That's nice. You can use the quick play button. Daily rewards are granted in addition to the standard. Okay, perfect. Summoner's Draw, that event that was going on where it would take our cards and not less summon monsters. That is here to stay apparently forever. That's fine. I can kind of use that. Although anybody who was using Thought Cadence and had like a very heavy like mix of like creature spell enchantment, that's something that should be recognized. Battle Pass, there's a new tutorial that's been added for the Battle Pass. Multiple new awards added to the Battle Pass free track. If you already have those awards that were unlocked, you will be granted these rewards instead. Spell unlocks, spell page packs, some just a bunch of different stuff. I remember I logged in before, and it's true. Like I got the Lore Keeper Sphinx for some reason, things like that. So all of these things, if you already have them, you get something else in kind of like, what's the word, instead. And then you can now buy Battle Pass levels. Okay, so like I'm guessing that means specific Battle Pass levels. Keyboard-based movement targeting has changed. The primary ability command will now target in the direction of the mouse cursor. Okay, good to know. Non-combat character view zoom in, so bound to Z. So if you press Z, you zoom in, I guess. Set creature moved from the... Okay, so some kind of zoom in thing. There's a new event. We're already working on that. I'm 1 day in. I'm going to get to day 2. Today, this can be accessed by a Sanctum or Guide. Cursor visibility has been increased. That'll be super helpful. I could never see the cursor. And just the Codex of Knowledge. That's neat, but it's also... I think they kind of made it last second. I think that's going to get a lot of updates, so it's better to read through. As far as content, they've added the Act 4 Chasing Answers, where we go and take on the mysterious green woman. I'll show you a bit of that, but maybe not the whole thing because I've already done the quest. Benalia Overworld, there's been a change to one of the skirmishes. Gavany, there's been a change to a whole bunch of stuff, and apparently the creature vulnerabilities are off. Removed controller rumble, adjusted score bands for gold, silver, and bronze. Okay, so just a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, a whole bunch of balance passing for Nani Ula, apparently. PvP, going to Shiv. There's added hoods on the Denise soldiers, because that was needed, apparently. Tazim has a whole bunch of changes. Talaria has a whole bunch of changes. So there's a bunch of stuff. And then there's a bunch of systems that have been fixed up. An issue that disabled traits while Mana Surge was active. Mana color spell packs no longer can be opened if you don't own any spells of that color. Colorless mana no longer can be obtained from mana-colored spell packs. Good to know. Expert grants up to 1 world enchantment daily, rather than up to 7 weekly. Now grants this, chromatic mana and eternal echoes no longer incorrectly count towards their earn cap. You can't hold any more currency. Neat. Some stuff on new artifacts with icon art, some changes, some stuff on the classes. There's a new Pyromancer. We're going to be playing as the Pyromancer today, so we're going to figure out these Fire Blast and Incinerate abilities. Beast Color had some changes to his animations. Dimir Assassin had the Mana Surge color to match blue-black better. Geomancer had animations changed, and the Necromancer's Grim Siphon ability has been updated to reflect the amount of healing it actually provided. Whether that's more or less, we'll never. Realm Project for Burgeoning Seed now refers to Burgeoning Seed rather than Sylvok Amulet. Okay. Class Unlock projects now show that all spell icons in the list instead of showing them via text. Blah, 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 blah. Modified by events. Repeatable projects have been changed. Rather than being restricted by timers, the repeatable projects are completed a set number of times per day, stacking up to 3 days worth. If the player logs in on Monday, does the repeatable project, then logs off till Friday, they can do the project 3 times on that Friday. Okay, Relic Fragment, World Enchantment, Planar Mana earned. Let's see, Realm Structure. Okay. Have had their planar mana and chromatic mana cost substantially reduced. That is substantial, by the way. We were looking at having to get something like 5 or 10,000 mana, and it has been lowered to like 1250. So very big change on that. Planar manas from regional reputation rewards no longer count towards the weekly caps. I don't know exactly what that means, but sure. And we also now have the prophetic quill finally. Apologies. That was a level 6 ability. That was gone, and now we can receive up to 3 world enchantments from it for free. And then there's a whole thing on spells, some stuff about like skeletons lasting longer, creatures now unlocking at rank 1 rather than 3, a whole bunch of things. Then we get into UI, the store. Honestly, the rest of this stuff is a lot less. It's important to read through if you're really into it, but all the stuff that I care about is mostly just gameplay and stuff like that. So, we are now going to come back to the game. Over here, this is that Codex of Knowledge we were talking about before. Click F on it, and it says, what would you like to know about? And then you say something like, deck building. And then they're like, decks do this. Is that all? And you're like, no, spell types. They're like, magic comes in different forms. You're like, cool, tell me about creature spells. What are creature points? Alright. And that's it. But that's interesting because 2-stage targeting gives us this. So they're working towards creating this, I think, in general. But you know, we'll see what's up. Anyway, that is that. We're going to go back to our. Ooh, look at this person. I like with the skull and everything like that. Very cool. We're gonna not touch the sail button for a while because we don't really need that, and we're instead going to go back. Oh yes, let's look at our library. We have Shadow Asylum. I got that from finishing the Act 4 quest. Brood Widow. I don't know where I got that. I think that was from one of the creatures that they just auto give us now. And then Provocation, which is I think these two are both the kind of item that is specifically just you got to this level of the game, here, have a free like bonus thing. And then if I already had the bonus thing, they gave me something else instead. So we go to the Blind Eternities, we go to My Realm, and I'll show you the changes they made in the realm. Sweating. It's either very warm or something. We'll figure it out. Loading, loading. Each class can hit a max level of 30. So as a result of all of this updates that's been going on, I now have basically like 3 backup classes in my forever journey to get all of the classes, which I think is going to be very useful and very good. So I explode and fire. So first things first, let's swap our loadout to the new class, the Pyromancer. shoot exploding fireballs in front of you with your twin wands, deal damage and apply damage over time effects, and dash forward, dealing damage and applying damage over time to enemies in your path. So a very damage potency thing, and it's all DOTs. Whenever your health drops by 25% from a single source of damage, inflict the damage back on the attacker. So that's kind of a nice ability, but not super great. Whenever you kill an enemy while it's afflicted with a DOT, deal damage in a small radius around that creature's location. That's good. Deal bonus damage to those afflicted with DOTs. Upgrade alacrity, ablade. Okay, so everything is about that damage over time effect thing and taking high damage. Let's see how we build out. Actually, let's use these wands. That's cute. And then if I throw it at a single dude, looks like it goes through them. Now, it's an explosion, but I don't know what made this explosion hit both. Is it? No. Weird. Okay. Looks like there's a little bit of a blast back, and I guess the distance between these two guys is just short enough. Interesting. No, it's something weird where both these guys get hit by the same thing. This is a damage over time effect. That's nice. Anyway, that's our primary, and it looks like we have access to the Q and the E. Oh no, we always have access to the Q and the E, that's right. So Q is a... What is this? Ooh, Jet Fireball, and then this is the dash. Okay. All damage over time, of course. Then we come to the Mana Vault. We look at harvesting planar mana. It now costs 1 of these vault cells, which I have 1 because the day has just started. So boom, and I gain a little bit of mana in everything. It's not as much as the multiple days worth, but it is a bit of mana. And then research fragments, I can use the meditation gem to get more fragments of artifacts, or I can take the meditation gem over to the mystical study and use it to research spells. I'm not particular on either for now, but what I do know is I want to use the prophetic quill so I can expand and make more of these world enchants. Creating a world enchantment instantly restoring Aether. Increasing the rank of the prophetic quill will increase the probability of obtaining more. Okay, don't worry about that. Let's grab... Oh, let's upgrade this structure first. The prophetic quill started at 1, so I need to pay a bunch in to get it to 6 so that it's along the lines of everybody else. Looks like I can create a world enchantment based on planar mana, which we're not going to do, and then just do our 3. And so that's like, unless they changed the cost, that's going to be like 30,000. I think they'll change the cost since we're getting this point, though. Then let's get some of this, and let's go over and do the other one. I don't want to make it all just one thing. Looks like I got nothing from that, but this one... Did I get any spells? Nope. At least it doesn't say whether I got any spells. And then I just need to get my etheric core up, which requires everything else going up. To get everything else to... Everything else is at 6 already, so I just need this at 6, I think. Let me check the workshop. This needs a whole bunch of gold I don't have, and some mana that I don't have. I need blue mana and green mana specifically. Anyway, it's pretty good. Since I'm low on cash, I'm gonna go sell some stuff. And but let's also build our damage over time character real quick. Mirror Assassin. This is gonna be Pyromancer. And we're just looking for sorceries that deal damage over time. I wish there's a way to just, like, click it, but I think red's the way to go. Foes in a line, foes in a cone, target foe. Foes in a line. There we go, damage over time. Damage over time, taunts all foes. Deal this to a line, it deals this and repel yourself backwards. Foes inside of it. Yeah. Give you shield yourself, deal foes cone, deal this in a line, then a hazard. So that's all DOT effects. And then we go to black, because black is the god of DOT. Hazard. Annihilation is not DOT. That's not DOT. Damage over time. Where are you? In the graves. Let's throw you here. Let's use Leech Outbreak there. Oh, damage over time. Unearth. And Abyssal Flames is also damage over time. So we got most of our damage over time stuff, and now we just need a few creatures. We'll use red and that, and we'll drop sorcery. And we're looking for anybody that also will give this kind of damage over time effect. So generate, activated ability. There we go. That's a DOT. That's a DOT. Five hazards. A deal $8.99. Okay. That's gonna be hard to get done though. So let's see what I've got elsewise. Damage, swiftness. Whenever I cast a sorcery, he's better at fighting. He creates a hazard, so that might be useful. Werewolf Shaman, deal damage. 10 seconds of DOT and a very strong character, it looks like. They're a 2-3 for 7? That would be like my big one. To foes in a random area. Oh, whenever I cast a spell. Oh, hello, Juvenile Kavu. So yeah, and then maybe I swap in this Fire Bomber or this Werewolf Shaman for, let's see, 5 seconds of DOT when he creates an area. So 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Is there anything that's, let's see, 17? Yeah, he's more powerful. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 665, 425. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Maybe get this werewolf in somehow. 196. Well, this is just a better hazard. Or no, he's rank. Yeah, even at rank 4, he won't be able to. Yeah, he won't be able to do anything before. So we're gonna swap her for that guy. That changes our metrics a lot, but it gives us some power. Because I think her 54 damage over 10 seconds, while not a lot, she's also like a 2-3, or I guess he's a 2-2 for. What does she do? Summon wolves? She does summon wolves. If you control 4 or more wolves or werewolves, transform and gameless. Oh, if I had more wolf characters, it would be great. So we're just going to use the goblin, and we'll worry about the wolves later. Let's do some quick upgrades. we want the lava. Nope, we want the lava. Nope, we want the lava vortex. Nope, we want the lava vortex. Keeps going back to pyroclasm and freaking out. Oh, I wish it would just... No. Nope. Nope, it's gone now. Oh. Silly game designers. Those are some weird sounds I'm hearing. Sounds like I'm breaking something, which is kind of funny. And then boom, boom, boom. Then this one's not ready, this one's not ready. This one's ready for the last upgrade. Oh. Pop this one up. And pop this one up. I have some good power going on here now. And we'll try out this Pyromancer build, which my loadout is already pretty high from this. It's nice. Did I change my gear at all? Honestly, it should be changed to all DOT effects at this point. I wonder if there's like suits we'll get to pick out in the future. But it'll be fine. Geomancer's so weird. Geomancer, Demir Assassin, Pyromancer, and then two more copies that I can play. Alright, so we're going to go to the Sanctum, make some sales and make some money. Oh. Gonna open up a little drink here. There we go. Like that. How did water go everywhere when so little spilled? Okay. It's time to do some sales. So our movement abilities work in the Sanctum, which is good to know.
Welcome to Sanctum. How can I help you today?
How does the broker work? I already know how the broker works, I think. Let's see, did I have 0? I have 0. Yeah, there's nothing here to sell. Aw, the prices all went down. It's okay. It's just sad. Three, 4, after spell burst. It's okay, it's free money. Because I don't have a reason to use it for money now. The cost is probably worth it now to use them, but we'll see. I can make them now, so it's not a big deal not having them. Flexible ideal. 2. Arachnophobia. Dark aspirations. My belly. Volatile Fury is the next one to start with. Whew. Not feeling great. I had breakfast right before this. This is why I was not having breakfast, is because, like, then I get, like, either, you know, anything can happen after you eat breakfast, but that's also kind of no way to live. Honestly, the games should circle around my feeding, not my feedings should circle around every... It's 10:30. Maybe from now on I'll switch to 10:30 time starts. That might work. And then I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, cool. I'm up to 49,000 gold, which is good. I just... Ooh. Hello. Very cool. Everyone's trying out the new class. Guide. What's our... We have no daily, and our weekly is complete? That's weird. I didn't do anything today. Alright. Well, I guess I can show you Chasing Answers. First, let's do let's do Chasing Answers, and then I'll show you the event, because the event is literally Chasing Answers, but shortened down. We're going to do second tier. We're going to turn on the regional enchantment, which is not a thing. Looks like it's not a thing right now. So we're just going to do Chasing Answers on our own. So the way Chasing Answers works is the first thing you have to do is we're going to start somewhere in a battle, but you start by going to your blue friend who you met at the beginning of the game, and he tells you to go talk to Danitha Capuchin. And you go to Danitha, and she says, "Hey, I need you to go check something out." I didn't even really pay attention to what she said. I just know she says something like, "Go to this other spot." And you find out that this woman's name is Vash, and she is part of Urungbar, I think, or something. Anyway, she hates the Cabal for some reason, and that's how all this started, which was with her hatred of the Cabal. And from her hatred of the Cabal,
back to the scene of the crime, eh?
Yeah,
Interesting
she fights some
choice.
Cabal,
If we
and
want
then
to
you
get
come
some
over,
answers,
and she
we better
comes
come up
back
with
to
a plan.
here in the meditation realm.
She ran away from us last time, so I imagine she'll do it again. She did lead us back here, though, so maybe... Oh, yes, I've got it! Just follow my lead.
Okay, and so he's got a plan. I don't know what it is. But he's going to open this up, and we're going to start fighting.
So, that dusty old mantle Vash is wearing? The symbols on it made Joda nervous. If he was right, then she probably drained all those artifacts to feed the mantle.
So what she's done is feed
If
the
Joda's
mantle and give
nervous,
it more power.
We should be as well.
I think she feeds the mantle so she can get power, but we're going to see how that kind of works out. Whoa, that's a big creature over there.
You must have a death wish, Zurich.
Yeah, Zurich does, but I'm on your side. It's cool.
Ugh, enough drama. Just tell us what you're doing with the artifacts.
Zoom in.
Keep pushing me, and I'll show
It's a little weird that her animation doesn't have her get rid of her swords. Anyway, so we fight this guy. We can, like, burn past him and stuff. Do that. Do that. Throw down our fire.
And I called it. The chase is on, my friend.
So
Let her wake like last time. I'll try to anticipate her next move and cut her off. Hurry.
yeah, so he's gonna stay in here, and this is Flatline was talking to me about it. This is why you would think as a planeswalker you're pretty invulnerable, but if you anger another planeswalker, you leave behind what is called a wake, And so people who are planeswalkers can go, ah, there's a wake, and then just like dive in and follow, no questions asked. And that causes some serious problems if your whole thing is like trying to not be seen or noticed. Man, got rid of that. So what we are watching now is she is running through the plains, trying to not spend too much mana,
You just don't give up.
so she can keep stealing all these artifact ability things. And so she summons these simulacra. They're pretty easy to take out, at least by my point.
Over here, Planeswalker.
She slipped right past my barrier. That's sad. Joda, why are you bad at your job?
She's wearing bears the mark of the Nightwalker.
Who's the Nightwalker? No one knows. It's all Nicol Bolas. Everything is Nicol Bolas.
You must not let her activate it.
Actually, no. Flatline knows. Flatline. Later, they tell us who it is. I forgot their name because I don't care about the lore. And Flatline was like, "It's not Nicol Bolas." To which my response is, "It's always Nicol Bolas." Just keep burning her. She didn't even get to cast her spell.
I must maintain control.
That's right.
She's creating simulacra of herself.
I'm gonna try to go up in difficulty again. It might be too hard, but you know, they changed everything, so that change might include making things work out a bit easier. Can't fight. There's only one thing to do. There we go.
I'm losing control.
You can do it. It's called the Dark Mantle. I think it's the thing on her chest is the Dark Mantle, the pauldrony golden jeweled thing. Don't know why it's called the Dark Mantle then. Yeah, I'd use that. I'll have to look up what a mantle is later. Anyway.
I can smell death through the amulet. Oh, I wish it were you.
Oh yeah, this is good. Annie Ula.
Oh, my creation still walk. I hope they destroy both of you.
Is apparently still stuck in. So, because of the roundabout nature in which you do the quests, which makes me wonder why they did it this way. You don't get this because Nanny Ula is never talking to you, but apparently she is stuck in an amulet you're keeping on you at all times. Which makes sense when you think about the lore of what happened. Like, they literally explain this is what happened. But let's just kill this legendary real quick. And so when you kill Nanny Ula, you put her in an amulet, and apparently she's just with you from then on, but because they didn't say you had to go to Gavany first, they built it in such a way that she never talks. And so now, in Act 4 of this thing, you finally have Nanny Ula talking for some reason, just because you're in Gavany. So I don't know if they have plans for that. It might be kind of cute, but like, I feel like they need to do a little more, what's the word, if they really wanted Nanny Ula to be their big star, they really should have, like, added a bit more as far as, like, all that goes. And give her some, like, she's always here. But it doesn't matter. Did I kill too many creatures? But not finish the soul thing? Oh, they're over here. Over here, my friends. That's right, get inside the thing. 4 more souls. Yeah. Wouldn't you?
You're making the same mistake as me.
Don't know what that means, but okay. Leave? There we go, I can leave.
I despise you you both. I want to see her suffer.
I want to see her suffer. Mantle's really changing her up color-wise.
It's time to die.
Keep moving. Do that.
I can't lose control.
Yes, you can. She's talking about losing control because the mantle is overtaking her.
Delicious. Gather it for me.
Ugh. The soul is changing. Hmm. But yeah, so this quest is just kind of a long chase. If you have high movement speed, it's not a big deal, but we are trying to go for that Pyromancer go.
Caught me off guard. Through these vines. Stop her.
Hello, Narissa, or Nissa, I forget your name. Everything gets foggy when you zoom in. Lots of bloom effect.
By Shea's heart. She is manipulating the ley lines.
Just kind of run past these guys.
Power from the Hedron. Zendikar is suffering. Quickly, disrupt the small Hedrons to stop her.
Keep moving. Gotta be very specific in your shots. Keep moving. There she is.
I'm losing control.
Yeah. Let's keep summoning and fighting and summoning and fighting.
Keep on her tail. I will tend to Zendikar.
I will tend to Zendikar. Feels like this is a bigger problem than just Zendikar, but it's cool. Hey, helping you out. Yeah, fire/rot. We're playing a red-black deck right now.
I drew in too much power.
Bosch is not in a happy place.
I'm losing control.
I think this is where the final battle happens. Yeah, this is the arena.
More power.
Are you okay? Uh-oh. You're okay.
Am I late to the party?
Nope. Then she summons like universes, which is cool. But mostly we just fight these slugs now. And then, oop. Do some things to break her. Keep swinging, get some healing. And then she's out. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to our next stream too. What days were you? I guess maybe not do this on here, but what days were you thinking? Like, go ahead and message me and all that. And that's how Vosh gets defeated. Turns out that whatever the Mantle was empowering has been released because of her.
I'll get Vosh to Sanctum. Whatever that thing was, we can figure out our next steps from there.
Alright. I'm hoping one day they release a class which is basically Vosh, because I want to see more of that, like, those attacks that she was doing. It looked like it was basically like melee dagger mixed with some of the Pyromancer, like, long strike abilities. Anyway, get a whole bunch of items. And pretty good. And then planes walk out because they, for some reason, switched it up that once I get the reward, I can't just leave. That must mean that there's something going on with that, but I'm just not super interested in looking up into it right now. Level 89 Planeswalker. Ooh. Probably also, yeah, level 2 in Pyromancer. And then that was Chasing Answers, and then the event is basically that. So like, I won't jump up to this yet, I think, because yeah, it'll just no, let's do it. No. We're gonna do it this way because what I really want is the artifact, and I can just go to a different level and test it out later. So this one's a lot faster. We basically, we don't have our friend to give us that thing.
I'm not surprised.
Can't turn a corner. We just want to talk. Save your breath. I won't give up without a fight. So be it. She summons things for us to fight. Blow it all up. Run down here.
I will drain as many artifacts as it takes.
Summon a dude. Summon a dude. Fight the simulacrum a bit. And then we follow in the wake. But the wake does not lead to like 3 or 4 different zones. I think it just leads to like one thing. Yeah, it just leads to the final battle.
I drew in too much power.
I think they made the final battle like a little harder, if I remember.
I'm losing control of the mantle.
There we go.
More power.
Unlimited power.
Get revenge.
Mostly we're just trying to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible.
Am I late to the party?
Looks like she'll come back eventually. With like no hit points, maybe. I don't know how much healing she does in between runs. Where's she at? Oh, okay, yeah. That was like instantaneous.
Well, that just happened.
It did.
Okay. Let's talk. I couldn't have done it without you, friend. I'll take it from here.
I don't know what this is about, but let's collect our reward and get out. So this is quick. It's much faster than the one for Squee. The one for Squee with the mana rig was, just so many over and over again. Hey, Belfunga, having a good time. We're just playing some Magic Legends, checking out the new update as well as the new, what's it called? Event. Oh yeah, sleep schedule. I get that. My sleep schedule gets off sometimes too. I've actually been contemplating on maybe there's a better time to do this than 10 o'clock, but I'm not sure. 10 is like 10 to noon is it's good because it's like right before lunch and it's before like the rest of the day is happening and stuff. But there, just gotta find the right timing for everything. So that is that. Going after that section. Now I'm gonna try. Check Danitha from the Blood Curse. That's the Battle of Corlage Pass, I think. We'll do it with the modifier, and we're going to try to do it with the extra bonus of it's expert difficulty, because as has been proven, there's been some changes and it seems like it might be easy enough to do. So we'll see if we can do the Battle of Corliss Pass while being on the next level of difficulty. Talk to Lyra Dawnbreaker.
I praise Sarah for, but there
Oh, Dawnbringer, not Dawnbreaker. Right, they're angels. They're here to help us, not destroy everything. Well, that almost killed me. Yeah, that killed me. Those are basics. Yeah. One difficulty level higher, and they can kill me in like 2 hits. Let's try one more time, but if that doesn't bode well. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. I'm guessing they said it was like a 900% increase on the fighting health of these guys. I'm guessing that meant 900% on top of the like 450% they got from the previous level. Because, wow. Nope. I tried to run. Didn't work. Yeah, I can't do this at all. We're gonna have to just go with normal, we're just gonna have to stay on hard difficulty no matter what. Eventually I'll get to the next level, but, until then. Until then. Anyway, so we'll keep doing the dailies. But, you know, Pyromancer is neat with the ability to just shoot and run. And, just add on that. And, play mission. There's also... Let's see if there's anything else that's, like, interesting right now as far as the classes and everything go. It's not too much that's, like, else that's happening. Like, we kind of went over it all. Earlier, just the fact that the Sanctum and your Meditation Realm are a little different. Now we're just basically doing our dailies, getting through the weeklies if needed. Can I kill you guys now? Yeah, I can kill you guys again now. Pop through you. This Necromancer must drop soon. There we go. Let's see. Throw down fire behind me. Yeah. Tomorrow is It Takes Two with Flatline. Should be fun. It Takes Two is such a good game. I truly suggest it to anybody out there. It is a multiplayer like only game, so it'll be difficult. If you don't really have friends, it can be a little hard because of that. But trust me, like it's a really good game. We put a lot of whimsy and care into it. As far as this one goes, though, it's mostly just good. Like it's a solid enough game. I like the updates that they did a bit, but I do wish that there might have been like more things. But they've done pretty good. Like there's, you know, the changing up the tutorial. Like I haven't done the tutorial, the new one, but just the idea that it's like shorter and easier is already huge for me. Because that's what everybody kind of agreed in my social circle was like, we figured out what was happening in the tutorial, and then it was just kind of, oh dear, tutorial from then on. Let's see. Burn down, burn down. There we go, that's one. Let's just keep moving. Let's see. This way. Can I just enter it? No, okay. It's just an effect that can only reach a certain amount of distance. Woohoo! Run, cowboy! I thought I had Goblin Offensive, but... oh well. Oop. Shoot. Oh, 72, need more. There's some more dudes. Oh, thank goodness. I thought a lull was about to happen. Bum 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 bum. Okay, cool. 84. Oh, Corlich Pass, how can you do this to me? That poor zombie. I've been given the power of invulnerability. Oh god! I can still be pushed over! My invulnerable shield means absolutely nothing! I'm not allowed to move, I'm not allowed to do anything! This planeswalker's just taking pot shots! Goodbye, Abyssal Fiend. It was a dragon that dropped a dragon on top of a demon. That's a good war story. I remember when the Planeswalker fought with us. The skies rained down with dragons who were dropping dragons that they set on fire. I don't know what kind of fell bargain the Planeswalker made with the people of Shiv or their dragons, but I do know I never wish to be on the Planeswalker's bad side. I have served him faithfully ever since, out of fear and respect. Except for the part where he refuses to listen to Squee on anything. What's up with that? Squee obviously has the best plans. That's a shield cleansed! In the name of Corlich Pass! I mean, Danitha, what's her name? Capuchin? Yeah, in the name of Danitha Capuchin, or whatever. Just let me burn down the town. The sweet fire It illuminates inside of me the justice of the wicked. Sweet fun. I wonder what would happen if you put those wands up to your eyes. Like, I'm guessing nothing, but like if you activated them, you'd be dead.
Still yourself, Danitha. You cannot expose.
Goodbye, Dawnbringer. Giant golden spear with a purple magenta effect on it.
Battle up ahead. Find Danitha now.
Boom, 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 boom,
Danitha,
boom.
she's disappeared into the woods. We must find her.
Madness of the darkness. Stop. Go, Capuchin! Cap those shins! Maybe think about blowing out kneecaps now. An awful experience, I've been told. Keep moving. Keep moving. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Oh no, Danitha, did you not listen to the warnings?
Such a fool. I can feel the curse crawling through my veins.
That's what you get when people tell you that just getting hit once in combat is going to result in this, and your response was, "Ah, I'll be fine. Smoke him if you got him." Oh, Danitha, I'll smoke him if you got him.
Have faith, Danitha. We will protect
I just have played way too long. Maybe I'll just do 1 hour.
Stand back, minions
I don't know.
of darkness. You will not have her
I could
today.
do a second hour, but I'm just not feeling it right now.
Have faith
I've been
in
kind of
yourself.
wanting to take a break,
The
actually.
traveler and I will not let the curse take you.
Thinking of doing a break on like Saturday, but I might also do one earlier. I think I'll set up Saturday as a break day though. Like, just not. Just want like a day where I'm not doing this. And I'm only doing it for like 2 hours a day, so like, oof. I feel for like Helpa, you're out there. I feel for people who are like you, where you stream for like 6-8 hours a day. Like I can't do that. It's not all in one day, but like you stream for like 6 or 8 hours. Whenever I see that, I'm like, man, he knows what he's doing, or at least he can do it. But for me, like 2 hours is usually my limit. Looks like today it's gonna be like maybe 1 hour, but we'll see what happens. We're not too worried about it. This isn't my main like way to do things. I'm just trying to give people some stuff, like fun. Boom. Boom 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 boom. Come on, Danitha. Yes, you're healed. Good, perfect. Let's go.
Danitha, we must hurry.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a bit. I'm not in the right headspace for it, I think. But thank you for those who came to watch. It means a lot. Whole bunch of items. Planeswalk. Oh, okay, I definitely don't like that they've... Oh, I guess I know why they added this. It's so that when you're done, you can go pick up all your items and stuff. So that's a cool feature that they gave. It's kind of nice. But also it slows down the game a little. So anyway, normally I'd go for 2 hours, but today I'm just not feeling it, and I don't want to end up like going too far and making it so that I have to take like a week or something off at some point. So I'm gonna stop here, and then we'll see what I do with other days, and just making sure I have proper days off for rest and stuff. I hope everyone had a great one. There's a YouTube, there's a what's it called? There's of course Twitch. There's a Twitter. Go ahead and check any of that stuff out. Tomorrow and the day after, I'm doing It Takes Two with Flatline. After that, I do Resident Evil for a bit, and then on Sunday, maybe Saturday, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna do the more of Bloodspur from Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, and just going over the book in general, because I think it's a really cool book and has some good stuff in it. Like, it takes time to get to the good stuff, but I think it's a good opportunity for just reading over and studying more about D&D, which is pretty much my favorite game. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great one.